What's good, y'all? It's your boy T-Weezy Games. And this is 5 tips you should know about your ROG Ally X to do things like customize game library, gyro, and more. Let's get right into it. Okay, y'all, tip number 1, how to customize your game's library for it to look kind of like how mine look, or however you want it to look. For one, you can press this start button right here, select button, and it'll turn it to top down list like this. So you just press start and to go back. So how to set it up like this, you hit the view button, you go down to customize library, and to get it like mine, see I got it on horizontal, they got vertical, where it can be like up and down like this. I got mine set to horizontal so I can see the picture in the background. You can set it to top, center, or bottom. I got mine set to bottom so I can see it's not in the way of the cover art. All right, we got cover art size. You can change the size of it, where you can make it smaller so you can see more. I got mine pretty much just right at 3. So that's where I got mine set to. You go down. Of course, you'll want to see the game titles, background image on. We got it set to blur 5% because that's as clear as it gets. So the higher you go, the more blurry it gets. So we keep that at 5%. Background image, darken. We don't want it darkened. We want it to be as bright as you can see. And pretty much that's about it for that part right there, y'all. So that's how you customize your game library right here to make it look like mine right here. Okay, y'all, so tip number 2 is how to adjust fan curve and set GPU. So you go into performance in Armoury crate. Right here, operating mode, you go over to manual. So the way this works, when it's plugged in, you have a setting for when it's plugged in, and when it's unplugged, you have to go back and do this again so you can set it how you want to when it's unplugged. So as soon as you unplug it, it'll go to however you had it set before you plugged it in. So again, you go to manual. I put these all the way up right here. This gives it the best performance. And then I got my fan curve set right here. Actually, I'm gonna put this up a little bit more though, to blow even better. Keep it more cool. Set these up a little bit more. Okay, you can pretty much copy what I got pretty much, because mine don't overheat. So that's how you set the fan curve. This is fan 1, this is fan 2. So after you get that set how you want, you go to apply, and you hit yes. It's gonna give you a warning, whatever. Hit yes. So that's how you do the fan curve. We're gonna go down to GPU settings. This is where you change the GPU. You can either set it to auto or AG. I'll leave mine to AG. I have no problems with that. And I keep image sharpening on. That's usually how I have mine set. Okay, y'all, this is tip number 3. A lot of y'all might not know, but you can change the startup of your Armoury crate. So if you go over here, content platform. So this is how it look when it starts up. They got wallpapers you can set right here. More wallpapers. And then they got the startup videos. They don't have a whole bunch here. There's ways you can add more custom videos, even from YouTube, stuff like that. I'm not gonna get into that today. I'm gonna just show y'all how to do this. So we're gonna go to download, but you have to log in. So this is what you do. So what you gotta do, y'all, you gotta come over to the last tab and create a login. And that way you can use your wallpapers and your startups. And you have to do that first before you can even set those. So I'm gonna do that real quick. After you logged in, go back to content platform. And then pick one of these startups to download. Again, hit download. All right, that's downloading now. And see how it just popped up when I clicked on it. To get to this tool by itself, I'm gonna just show y'all how to get to that part right there. So you go back to settings in Armoury crate, general, personalization, and here it is right here. So that's selected. So We're gonna close our Armoury crate. And I'm gonna show you how it looks. I'm gonna turn it down because it's dumb loud. But so as I open up Armoury crate, fire though. And that's how you change the startup. So on to the next tip. All right, so this tip right here, y'all, we're talking about Gyro. A lot of people ask me about Gyro. I'm gonna show y'all how to use Gyro. In Armoury crate settings, you go to calibrate, you go to Gyro right here. You see how it's already, you know, calibrating and stuff, but to set it, you gotta set it on a flat surface and calibrate it. It's that simple. It's done. And there you go, so it's calibrated. So to set it to certain games, you gotta go over to whatever game you would like to play it on. So, for example, we're going to do Battlefield, like I did in one of my recent videos. You hit X on it, set up game profile, and then down here where it says Gyro. So this is how I got it set on here. I got it set to right stick. You can change it however you want. I set it to right stick because that's what you look around with. So I think that's how it goes. So gyro sensitivity, you got gyro sensitivity, you got dead zones. I got it set to the trigger. So whenever I aim in, that's when I can use my gyro and turn and everything like that. I got this set to on because as soon as I press it, that's when it activates gyro. You can have it set to off or toggle, however you want to set it. This is just the gyro turning axis, so all around, whatever, how you want to set and invert and stuff like that. So that's pretty much it for the settings in Gyro itself. You can change the sensitivity. Depending on certain games that you're playing, you gotta change the sensitivity in the game itself. So you just gotta feel for it, see how you like it, and then, you know, set it to how you like it. On to the next. All right, this next tip is about audio. So this is what we're gonna do. Search up Dolby Access. This just makes the sound a lot better. It's a simple tip, y'all. Y'all just open it up. It's already set to game, but I noticed on movie, it sounds a lot better. It sounds louder, seems more clear. Because I noticed when I came from my old ROG Ally, I noticed the difference on this one. My audio just sounded like it was lower or something. I don't know if that one was already set to movie or whatever, but when I set this to movie, my audio sound a lot better and louder, more clear. So y'all can kind of mess with it, customize it however y'all want, and see what works best for y'all. But I set it to movie, it sounds a lot better, and I'm good with that. So I appreciate y'all for tuning into this video, man. It's your boy T Weezy. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, y'all. Just stay. Peace.